Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. Today's practice is going to focus around our hamstrings. Whether you're a runner, you're in the gym, or whether you're a seasoned yogi, our hamstrings are always tight. Well, mine are anyway. So in today's practice, you will need a strap. Now you could use a towel, an old t-shirt, anything that will allow you to loop around an extended leg. Alrighty guys, so we're going to start on our backs. Laying down, you may like to have bent knees or straight legs. We'll just take a few moments here to connect to our breath. Deep breath in through your nose. Allow your breath to fill the base of your belly as you inhale. And completely soften your body as you exhale. Letting go of your day or your week up until this point, and letting go of anything that you need to do. And just simply blissing out in this moment. So take 6 more breaths here, just for you. Maybe you'd like to set an intention for your practice. And just allow everything to settle. And gently start to blink your eyes open. Locate your strap or your towel or your t-shirt and loop it over your right foot. Lengthen your left long and down. And with your strap or your whatever your strap may be, hold it in 2 hands, relax your shoulders down and just begin to draw that right foot towards your beautiful face. You may like to take a slight bend in that right knee just to help out with the releasing of the lower back, just especially if your hamstrings are quite tight. Try not to grip the strap too hard and just allow gravity to do the work here. Continue to breathe deeply down into the base of your belly. Starting to arrive in your practice. And go ahead and take the strap into your left hand, lengthen your right arm out to the side, and draw your right leg over and across your body towards the left. Getting a really nice stretch through the whole outside seam of your right leg, maybe up into your right glute. Just noticing what you notice. And on your next inhalation, use the strength of your core to draw your right leg back to center. Take the strap all the way over into your right hand and begin to lengthen it down towards. Left arm reaches out wide for a counterbalance. Keep trying to press that left hip back down into the earth. Shoulders stay square. Can you inch that right foot towards the top of the mat a little more? And hold and breathe. And inhale that right leg back to center. 3 breaths in the middle. And go ahead and bend that right knee. Swap the strap into your left foot. Left leg lengthens high, right heel releases long and down. Begin to draw your left foot towards your face, maybe encouraging a slight bend in your left knee. Deep breaths. And just know that if you do a lot of running or a lot of sport and your hamstrings are quite tight and you are suffering from some form of lower back pain, of course go see a professional first. But the hamstrings can link into a lot of lower back pain. So if you do have a little bit of pain in your lower lumbar, hopefully this might relieve it. And take the strap into your right hand, cross that left leg all the way over to the right side of your body. Left arm can release long. Finding a gentle stretch or a gentle twist as well as that stretch to the outside of your left leg. And inhale that left leg back to center. Strap in the left hand, release it all the way down to the left, opening up to the side. Feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. And your left leg draws back to center. Take the strap in both hands, 3 breaths here. Maybe you notice that hamstrings is a little bit happier. And bend your left knee into your chest, remove your strap, place it off to the side of your mat, and give yourself a gentle hug, squeezing both knees into your torso. And rock back and forward 2 or 3 times, coming over into your downward facing dog when you're ready. You may still like to pedal through your heels, swish your hips, and just notice how your hamstrings feel. Are they a little more flexible? Can you tilt your pelvis towards the sky a little more, really trying to find that natural curve through your spine? And spread your fingers wide. Drive down through the base knuckle of your thumb. And breathe. And spot the top of your mat. Begin to walk your feet towards your hands. And when you reach your hands, fold in Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to floor or shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to soften. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale to fold. Holding opposite elbow with opposite hand. I always like to bend my knees in this pose. Feels nice for me just to rock my weight back and forward into my heels and into my toes. Just releasing any tension through the back of your neck with a little head shake. Then release your hands. Inhale, slowly rise towards a standing position, taking your arms wide and your gaze high. And return your hands to your heart center. Surya Namaskar, a 3 rounds. Now through these sun salutations, can you embody each flow and try and get lost in the flow? Inhale, take your arms and gaze to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, your palms find the earth. Step back to a high plank and lower down to your mat. Untucking your toes, pin your elbows to your side body. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, raise onto balls of feet. Exhale, bend your knees, step, hop or jump to the top of your mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach your arms and gaze to sky. Exhale, soften your hands to your heart. 2 more full rounds. Inhale, arms and gaze lift. Exhale, soften down and fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Hands to earth, high plank, lower as you exhale. Untuck your toes. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise onto balls of feet. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step, hop, or maybe float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms and gaze to sky, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, soften your hands to heart. 1 more round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Hands to earth. Step back to your high plank and lower. Untuck your toes, find your back bend. Inhale. Remember to reach your heart forward a little more. Activate through your glutes. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Send each breath to your hamstrings. As you inhale, float your right heel to sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, your right foot steps forward between your hands. Your left knee softens down. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale to sink in. Hips stay square. Biceps spin back, triceps spin forward. Breathe. Exhale, your fingertips find your mat. Draw your hips back, straighten your right leg. Fold in, half split. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, soften down. 3 breaths. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Bend into your right knee. A little different, this back left foot is going to step up and behind your right foot, crossing your legs, finding this cross-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, stand nice and tall, arms and gaze to sky. Left hand holds on to your right wrist, and then start to bend towards the left side of the room. Send your breath into your right side body. Inhale back through center. Exhale, dive forward and fold in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, your palms find the earth, your left foot steps long, your right foot steps long, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, lower. Untuck your toes. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that left heel floats to sky. Exhale, your left foot steps forward between your palms. Right knee softens down. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, deepen in. Feeling this stretch through your iliopsoas, your hip flexor. Exhale, your fingertips find your mat. Draw your hips back, straighten that left leg and fold. Inhale, lengthen, find a halfway lift. And exhale, soften down. 3 breaths. Spot the top of your mat, left knee bends, your right foot steps up behind your left foot. So pinky toe to pinky toe, fold in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms and gaze to sky. Right hand holds on to left wrist. And as you exhale, side bend towards the right. Opening up that whole left side of the body. Grounding down through both feet. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find your half lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, step right foot back, then left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Control the descent. Untuck your toes. Find a back bend with an inhalation. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Drive through your palms. Inhale, right heel floats to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, your right foot steps forward between your hands. Now begin to shorten this back left leg. Shorten the stance and turn that left foot towards the top corner of your left mat. Straighten your right leg. Square your hips towards the front of the room. And inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, soften down, pyramid pose. If you have blocks, they can be handy here. Or maybe 2 hands onto your shin. Relax your neck. Can you imagine yourself breathing space between your shoulder blades? We'll be here for 5 breaths. Draw your attention to your big toe. Can you really press or drive your big toe into the mat? Your back left heel is grounded, the pinky toe edge of that left foot pressing into the mat also. Inhale, halfway lift. And step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel floats to sky. Exhale, your left foot steps forward between your hands. That right leg shortens in and turns towards the top corner of the mat. Find your halfway lift. Organize your hips. Exhale, soften down. Press through left big toe. Breathe space between your shoulders. Try not to lock out your left knee. Just a slight micro bend. And inhale, half lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Ripple forward into a high plank. Exhale to lower. Untuck your toes. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Soften your heels towards the mat. See if you can drive your thighs towards the back of the room a little more. Tilt your pelvis towards the sky. This should feel really nice on your hamstrings. Then soften your knees down to your mat. Untuck your toes, sink your hips towards your heels, and sit your weight off to one side, swinging both legs out towards the front of the mat. With an inhale, sit nice and tall. And with an exhale, just gently fold forward. Nice, smooth breaths. Letting go of this attachment to try and touch our feet. Or trying to hold on to our feet in the forward fold. This is just aesthetics. If you can feel the stretch in your hamstring and you can breathe easily, you're in a good space. As you inhale, sit back up. Keep your right leg long, draw your left foot high into the internal of that right thigh. Turn yourself over your left leg. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale to grow taller. As you exhale, side bend your right elbow inside of your right thigh. Keep turning your heart open towards the ceiling and make this more of a side bend instead of a forward fold. You should really feel it down the left side of your body in your QL. It's always nice and tight, this muscle. It feels good just to give it a bit of a stretch. Keep reaching that top left elbow towards your right foot. And inhale, sit back up. Turn over your right leg. And exhale, fold in. Relax your body. Inhale, sit back up. And swap your legs. Left leg long, Right foot high inside the thigh. Turn your torso over that right leg. Interlace your hands. Deep inhale. And exhale, side bend in. Maybe you create a connection between your left elbow and left thigh. And maybe you don't. It's cool. Maybe you do this video a few times and potentially you might make this connection. Keep turning yourself towards the sky. Right elbow reaching away for your left foot. Enjoy 3 more deep breaths. And inhale sits you back up. Turning over that left leg, sit tall. And exhale, fold you forward. Sending your breath to your left hamstring. And starting to soften. And sit back up. Lengthen your right leg long. Maybe give your legs a bit of a shake, a bit of a tap. And then find your way down onto your back bodies. Hug your knees into your chest. Give a little squeeze. Your right knee stays tucked in. Your left heel releases long and down. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, that right knee comes over and across your body into a spinal twist. Letting go through the body. And completely relaxing. And draw your knees back to center. Keep your left knee in, that right heel releases long. Deep inhale. Exhale, come into your twist. And inhale, come back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a giant squeeze. And release and exhale. Lengthen your legs long and your arms long, coming into Shavasana. Your feet get to fall out to the side. Arms by your hips, your palms facing towards the ceiling. And starting to let go of your practice. letting go of the mind, letting go of the body, and just bliss out for a moment. And this is where I leave you guys. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you like, just completely resting into your mat. Thank you so much for joining me again for another practice. I hope you feel better after the practice than when you started. Always remember, today is going to be a good day. With peace and love, namaste.